In my last video, I put Al Nassr in the Champions League and they got knocked out in the round of 16. Well, today I'm going to be doing it with Lionel Messi and Inter Miami to see how they do. Okay, so this is the group that Inter Miami have been put into: Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk and Celtic. It's going to be a pretty tough group, especially with Madrid in it, but Messi's got some help and backup with the likes of Busquets and Alba. So hopefully they can do the job, because the first game of the campaign is Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. Not exactly an ideal opponent to start off the Champions League, especially your first Champions League game ever. But you know what? Inter have Messi, Busquets, Alba, so they're used to it. Early on here, Real Madrid would get a chance as Benzema plays in Vini, and Vini somehow doesn't score. And he'd go on to get another opportunity that he somehow didn't score as well, put it straight over the bar. Calendar made himself big and put him off. 23 minutes in, Lionel Messi on the ball, skips past Fernandez, Messi's through, can he score? And he has scored against Real Madrid to put Inter Miami 1-0 up. Who would have thought, who would have guessed that it would be Lionel Messi to open the deadlock at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid? He really is running it back. What a goal from Lionel Messi. Vini would get another chance though, third time lucky, and he rockets it into the bottom corner to make it 1-1. He goes to grab the ball. That is a very good goal from Vini. He has kind of tore us apart. Gregor on the ball for Inter. What can he do here? He finds Sergio Busquets. Busquets lines him up. He rockets one and he scored. Oh my god, what a goal from Sergio Busquets just before half time to put Inter Miami 1-0 up. And what a screamer that is to beat Thibaut Courtois. Sergio Busquets, take a bow, son. Valverde on the ball here for Madrid, driving through. And he's got through when he scored. That is a very good goal from the Uruguayan. I don't know why he's been given that much space, but he has bagged. Right, Messi on the ball here. And Vini has absolutely taken him out. He's jealous of him. That's got to be a booking. Stefanelli on the ball here. Into Taylor. Taylor hits it first time, but Courtois makes a good save. Messi on the ball here. Can he work some magic? Messi, 82 minutes in. Messi driving into the box. He gets his shot off with his right foot and he scores to make it 3-2 at the Bernabeu. Gets his second goal of the game and has won Inter Miami's first ever game in the Champions League against Real Madrid. It just had to happen. Next up for Inter would be Shakhtar Donetsk, and they go into this game feeling confident after beating Real Madrid. 9 minutes in here, Lionel Messi looks to be through, but he squares it to Martinez, who scores to make it 1-0. And he just tells the Miami fans to calm down. It's only 9 minutes in. There's still a lot of time left. Shakhtar would get a chance in the 73rd minute, but Kevin Miller was having none of it. And Inter win the game to maintain their 100% record in the Champions League so far. Next up though would be Celtic, away in Scotland. It's always going to be a tough fixture there, let's be honest. And they showed that off early on here, going 1-0 up from this corner. Very good header from a Celtic player. And they would go on to score a second. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this guy's name, but he scored an absolute rocket to put them 2-0 up. And they would have another chance. O'Reilly gets a shot off, beats Calendar at the front post to make it 3-0. And yeah, they absolutely destroyed Inter Miami. And that would be Inter's first loss of the Champions League campaign, but they would get a chance to redeem themselves as they played Celtic at home in the next game. And Joseph Martinez would score with the outside of his foot to make it 1-0. Doing his trademark celebration by the looks of it. He's always telling the fans to calm down. But Inter are 1-0 up here, hopefully getting vengeance on Celtic. But Celtic did go on to get a penalty, and Calendar saves it, which meant Inter would pick up all 3 points, put them onto 9 points, going into a huge game at home against, you guessed it, Real Madrid. They've already beaten once. Can they do it again? We will have to see. It's going to be a very tough fixture, obviously. If Inter win, they are already through to the knockout stages. But if they lose, then they have to win the next game. Messi on the ball here, gets past Mendy. Messi driving through on goal. He cuts it back to Sergio Busquets into Martinez. Martinez gets his shot off and makes it 1-0 to Inter Miami here. And Inter Miami are 1-0 up against Real Madrid. Can they cause another upset in this Champions League? And Messi did make it 2-0. I can't believe the camera never caught it, but Messi did score to make it 2. Taylor on the ball here, goes for the finesse, but it goes over. Benzema skips past Christoph somehow. I don't know how he's got through there, and he digs Calendar to make it 2-1. Can Real Madrid find a way back into this game? We better hope not, because we don't want to bottle this lead. Stefanelli on the ball. Taylor's there. He plays it to him. Taylor hits it first time, and that's so easy for Courtois. Vini on the ball here for Madrid. He tries to dink one into Benzema, but we've won it. We're going to try and get it away. But Rodrigo has won it, and he's scored. He's punished us with 6 minutes to go to make it 2-2. I can't believe we've just done that. And that's cost us 3 points. We get a point each here. And it goes down to the final game in the group stage against Shakhtar Donetsk away. This is a winnable game, if not the easiest game in the group, so we need to win it to go through to the round of 16. Taylor pings on over the top to Martinez, who is onside and he's through on goal. Can Martinez finish it? Yes, he can. What a finish that is from the Inter Miami striker to make it 1-0 40 minutes in here. And what a ball from Taylor as well. And that gives Inter Miami all 3 points to send them through to the round of 16. What a win that is, and what a campaign they're having so far. Obviously, Twitter had something to say about Messi and Inter Miami getting through, but this time, unlike Al Nassr and Ronaldo, it was actually good. A lot of people supporting Messi. I feel like Messi just has this pull on people. They just prefer him a lot more than Ronaldo. A lot of Ronaldo fans weren't happy about this and spoke about it on Twitter, saying it's unfair how Al Nassr and Ronaldo got so much hate for it. But Messi is getting so much love, which you can understand. And Inter would have Juventus in the round of 16. The first game is at home. We've got to take this advantage and get the win here. We can't let them score either, but we need a huge win here against Juve. Messi on the ball here, driving through, gets past Bonucci. Messi, what can he do? He plays it back to Martinez, and Martinez scores 3 minutes in to make it 1-0. What a start that is for Martinez and Inter Miami against Juventus. Okay, so Juventus did score, but the camera never got it, unfortunately. And in the 79th minute, Gregor would have a chance to put the game to bed, and he does. And Inter Miami are up in this first leg. Going into the away leg, though, it was going to be hard. Inter Miami need to hold out and get a win. 1 goal is all it takes. Just don't let Juventus score. Get 1 goal, and you're through. Di Maria into Paredes. Paredes has just been let through into the box here, and he's scored, and he's punished us for giving him so much space. But Messi has a free kick 84 minutes in. Can Messi win it for Inter Miami? No, he cannot, and that means the game goes to extra time. It is 2-2 on aggregate. It was a pretty boring game, I'm not going to lie. Stefanelli on the ball here into Lionel Messi. Messi rockets one, and it's come off the bar. What a goal that would have been from Messi. He's going to get another chance here, though. He's driving down the right. Messi just taps it under Szczesny to make it 3-2 on aggregate with 7 minutes left. The crowd is going wild. Lionel Messi has potentially sent Inter Miami through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Juventus decided to pop Inter's party, and Vlahovic scores an absolute worldie with 2 minutes left to send the game to a penalty shootout. Stepping up first will be the goal scorer, Dusan Vlahovic, and Calendar would make a huge save. Martinez could give us the advantage here. Can Martinez score? No, he can't. He misses as well. Garcia scores for Juve. Messi steps up. He needs to score, surely. Messi, where's he going to go? He puts it to the right, and Szczesny saved it. Juventus could take a big advantage here. Danilo, come on, what a save from Calendar. Stefanelli, please. Gives Inter Miami a lifeline, makes it 1-1. Kostic stepping up now. Can Calendar save another penalty? Yes, he can. What a save. Kevin Miller, the Canadian. Can he score? And he does score. If Calendar saves this pen, Inter Miami are through to the quarterfinals. Moise Kean steps up. Down the middle, and Calendar saves it. Inter Miami are through to the round of 16, which means they've already done better than Al Nassr in this Champions League challenge. And they would face Bayern Munich in the round of 16. Bayern Munich are one of the best teams in Europe. Messi on the ball here, driving through. He's got past the defence. Cancelo isn't catching him. And Messi has wrapped it into the far corner to make it 1-0 to Inter Miami away here at the Allianz Stadium. Can you believe it? Messi has scored once again. Just the GOAT doing GOAT things. Gnabry on the ball into Pellegrini. Pellegrini gets a shot off to make it 1-1. Bayern are already back in this game, and they would respond with a screamer from Gerard Moreno to make it 2-1. 27 minutes in. I feel like Inter Miami keeper could have done better there. Messi on the ball again here. Gets another shot off and scores to make it 2-2. Messi is absolutely carrying right now. Martinez, how has he not scored? Messi on the ball now, gets another shot off and picks up his hat-trick in the 72nd minute to make it 3-2 to Inter Miami. Stefanelli's through on goal here. Can Stefanelli score? Yes, he can. He makes it 4-2 to Inter with 7 minutes to go. Has given him a huge advantage going into the second leg. Messi picks up the match ball and Inter pick up the win. Now they needed a huge performance at home if they wanted to progress through to the semi-finals. They can't let Bayern dominate them. but Kingsley Coman would break the deadlock with a goal just before half time. But that wouldn't mean anything because the game ended 1-0 to Bayern, which meant Inter Miami would go through on aggregate and they could face any of these teams. But guess who it was? Barcelona. Lionel Messi back at the Nou Camp. Can he break the hearts of fans that used to adore him? We'll have to see. But early on here, he does get a chance. He probably should have squared it, but he went for glory. And Sergio Busquets would nearly score a worldie back at the Nou Camp, but it wasn't meant to be. De Jong on the ball for Barca. Gets into Pedri, who hits it first time. And what a goal that is from the young Spaniard to make it 1-0 to Barcelona. Rafinha would get a chance here to score a goal, but it hits the post. We managed to get it away. But he does finally get his goal after the good game he has had, to be fair, and puts it into that top right corner to make it 2-0 to Barcelona. And they get another chance from the corner. Lewandowski wins the header to put it away to make it 3-0. It is not looking good. Inter Miami are being absolutely destroyed here by Barca. Rafinha on the ball again, in for his second, wraps it into the far right corner to make it 4-0. Inter are being absolutely destroyed here at the Nou Camp, and they're going to have a huge mountain to climb in the second leg at home, back in America, back in Miami. Hopefully they can cause an upset. We've seen it with Liverpool when they were 4-0 down against Barca, or 3-0, whatever it was. Maybe Inter can do that today, but they didn't get off to a good start because Pedri makes it 5-0 on aggregate, 1-0 on the day. So yeah, it's going to be an even bigger mountain to climb now. But Messi would get a chance and he rattles the bar. Unfortunately, he can't score there. Busquets would also get a chance, but it just goes wide. But Barca were just too good. Rafinha into Ferran Torres, beats Calendar at the front post. I think he should have saved that, really. And it's 6-0 on aggregate now, 2-0, 20 minutes in. It really isn't looking good. But Messi would get a chance. He beats Koundé and he's through on goal here against Ter Stegen. Can he beat his former teammate? Yes, he can. Messi does score to make it 2-1, 6-1 on aggregate. Could a potential comeback happen? I highly doubt it. But you know what? Anything can happen in these Champions League matches. Torres on the ball here for Barca, gets another goal to make it 3-1 with 8 minutes left, 7-1 on aggregate. And I've just got a slight feeling that the comeback isn't coming on here for Inter Miami. But you know what? They've had a really good campaign, getting into the semi-finals, doing a lot better than Al Nassr. Barcelona still weren't done. Frankie de Jong scores a cracking goal to make it 4-1, 8-1 on aggregate. This is going to be a game Inter Miami want to forget forever because Barcelona have absolutely destroyed them. But they have done well. They've got to the semi-finals. They've done a lot better than Al Nassr. But you know what hurts even more? Barca didn't even win the Champions League. I wanted them to win it. If we got knocked out by the finalists or by the winners even, that would be a lot better to say, let's be honest. Messi with 18 goals, not too bad. Before I end this video, I just want to say thank you for the support on the Al Nassr Champions League video. 1.6k views in 3 days is amazing. Keep it coming. I'm going to keep posting videos like these. I've got another video planned in the next few days. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.